Israel Adesanya's coach reveals drastic training camp changes ahead of next UFC fight. Israel Adesanya's coach has revealed that he is doing things quite differently ahead of the former UFC champion's next fight. Adesanya takes on francisngannou in his first non-title fight in 6 years, following consecutive UFC defeats. The last style-bender was submitted by Dricus du Plessis in his last bout at UFC 305 in August 2024. This came just over 1 year after he was shockingly defeated by number 1 middleweight contender Sean Strickland at UFC 293. Strickland takes on du Plessis for the second time at UFC 312 in Sydney on February 8. As for Adesanya, he hopes a convincing victory can elevate him straight back into title contention to challenge the winner of du Plessis vs Strickland next. "There's a few things that I'm doing quite differently with Izzy for this fight," Adesanya's coach Eugene Bearman told Combat TV. "They're a lot more drastic to what I'm usually accustomed to doing." Bearman led Adesanya to world championship status in 2019, the same year he was named the UFC Coach of the Year. The West Auckland native is a former professional MMA fighter and currently takes up the role as head trainer and founder of City Kickboxing. City Kickboxing is a MMA gym in Auckland, New Zealand, that has produced some of the most successful fighters in UFC history. Former featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, as well as other UFC stars like Kai Kara-France, Dan Hooker and Carlos Ulberg all trained at City Kickboxing. "I like to take things very steady and take it kind of, if it's not broken, there's no need to fix it," Bearman added. Based on Adesanya's past performances, I felt we needed to really flip things on its head a bit. And yeah, he's looking really, really good and responding really, really well to this slightly different approach, something that he hasn't been used to for the last few camps. So he's responding really well and he's looking really, really good. I'm looking for a very vintage performance from Israel and so far we're right on track for that. Adesanya has competed in 14 successive UFC pay-per-view cards over the past 6 years. But, interestingly, this will be the Nigerian-born New Zealander's first fight on a non-PPV card since 2018. His fight with The Sniper is part of a UFC Fight Night card at the venue in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and also features Shera Magomedov facing London's Michael Page in the co-main event. "I still get paid," Adesanya said when asked about competing on a Fight Night card. "There's still a referee, it's 2 of us in there, there's a crowd, it's not like in the effing Apex or something, so it doesn't feel any different. I think people are making it out to be something how they would react to it, but they're not in my shoes. They're not in my shorts. It's different." Australian Con Offley, who is also coached by Bearman, takes on Muhammad Naimov on the same card as Adesanya on February 1.